Good morning, YouTube land. Don't let your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. You know, I come against opposition all the time. I do. I have faith that just does not go out. Recently, my account was hacked and all my videos, and I'm talking like over a year, deleted. Thank God they're only like 10 or 15-minute videos, but still, every day the Lord, He gives me strength. And there's this power inside. It's a light. It's a fire. I can't contain it. Even though people in my family want me to, shh, be quiet. Don't talk about Jesus. Nobody wants to hear it. But deep in my spirit, it's like, I rebuke you. And that's what I do. I'm like, you know what? Go ahead and try and stop me. Because the force that's in me it's not mine. It belongs to God in heaven. And right now there are so many like people trying to shut down the people of faith because of the world and because of society. See, the Lord has a certain, holiness. I mean, He is so holy and He is so worthy to be praised. Right now, my comments are going to be disabled because I do my videos for the Lord, not for me. And for a while, I was doing my videos, and then you know how you get like that little red notification thing saying, oh, someone left you a comment. It all was going to my head. I was like, every few hours, like, oh, I wonder if somebody saw my video. You know what? I had to pray about that. I was like, you know what, God, I'm sorry because I do my videos for you, to give you all the glory, and I am just a mouthpiece. I am just a tool for the Lord. He loves us so much. And I get it now. The praise belongs to Jesus for everything He did for us, the whole world. Everybody's looking for world peace. We all need to get along. Let's coexist. Yeah, we do. But you know what? If you don't have inner peace, how are you going to spread that to other people? And if what you say you're doing is for the Lord, you got to take yourself out of it. Excuse me. And so that's what I've been praying about and meditating about, because just because I have a YouTube channel that I do for the Lord, it's not for my gain. It's not. Excuse me. It's all for Jesus and what He did for us on the cross over 2,000 years ago. And He's coming back in the twinkling of an eye. And we have to be ready. We are supposed to be sober. We're supposed to be alert. We're supposed to be on guard. We're supposed to watch. There are so many things happening right now. The wars and the rumors of wars. And Jesus says these things must happen. We live in an imperfect world. It wasn't always like this. But we are here. But this is just the first phase of life. everlasting life is after you lay this physical life down. We're only in these bodies for a short amount of time. And so for the rest of my days here on earth, I am going to share not only the love of Jesus, but what he can do and what he has done for me. Sorry, I check my time. He helped me get off drugs. He helped me kick drinking alcohol and grabbing alcohol to drown my problems and the cares of this world. I don't know about you guys, but I get overwhelmed. Not only in my job, not only as being a mother, not only in my relationship with a non-believer. You guys have no idea what I go through every day, but he does. And God gives me the strength to every day pick up my cross and follow him. It's easy to say, and it's hard to do. Raise your hand if you're with me on that. You know, you hear it all the time, you know? And the faith walk gets easier. It almost seems like when the battles start, you know, the warring against my spirit, because we don't fight against flesh and blood. We fight against principalities and dark forces that are in the air. That's why my channel here on YouTube is to share the love of God and to help other people that are experiencing problems and troubles and burdens in life, because it gets easier when you just cast all your cares on him. Throw it on God. Lay it at Jesus' feet. If you've got a drug addiction and that's all you've known for years, because in your mind, well, this helps me cope. The truth is, it's just a blanket. It's just, sometimes casting all your cares on him, it makes you feel vulnerable, because we all want to hang on to something. We all want to keep that bad memory of the past. No, you got to let that go, because that's going to be a stumbling block in your growth, in your maturity. I just recently, well, not everybody, a lot of people that have been following my channel for a year know that I was raped as a virgin. I was 16 or 17 and I was held down by two guys and I was raped. And I was like, God, why did this happen to me? You know, I wanted to be pure. I was saving that for my wedding day, you know, and that was taken away from me. And for the longest time, I went into this depression, like I was no good, like God wasn't going to love me anymore. I felt it was my fault. And it took me years. I smoked pot, I drank, I was depressed because my virginity was stolen from me. And for many years that hindered me. For many years that kept me ashamed of myself. For many years I couldn't look in the mirror. For many many years I would look in the mirror, but it was like deep inside my soul, it was like, why? Why did God allow this to happen? I never blamed God. I just didn't understand. And then recently, I really did some soul searching. It is why I changed my name from Braveheart to Donna Diggs, because I knew Donna had to dig deeper. I had to dig deeper so that I could share overcoming all the past and all the darkness. When that's taken away and lifted off of you, you feel so much better. And it's free therapy. It's free. How many people don't want to be free from past mistakes and bondage? Jesus sets the captives free. He did it for me. I love so many people that I don't even know in YouTube land. And I just want to keep witnessing for the Lord. You know, if you did wrong things, or if something bad happened to you, God allows things to happen for our growth. I can't explain it fully because I am still on the path of light. But I understand that there's power in forgiveness. There's power. There's power in love. There's power in God. When you're hooked up to His power, when you're hooked up to His love, when you're hooked up to God, He reveals things to you. You have to give it a chance. A lot of people accept Jesus and they expect like this boom. It doesn't always happen that way. Sometimes when you pray for something, it can take years for it to come to fruition. You have to wait on the Lord. All you have to do this day is thank God you're still alive. Not just physically, but spiritually. Thank God spiritually, because we are only here for a short time. And I have to go, because that's all the time I have. Yep, I gotta go. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. And if you haven't accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior, I strongly urge you to do it today. In Romans, it says we are all sinners, saved by grace, saved by His blood, the shedding of Jesus' blood. God knew we couldn't save ourselves. We needed a Savior. That's why He sent His Son, His only Son, Jesus, to die for us. And all you have to do is say yes to Jesus. Yes. Say yes to Jesus. No to drugs. No to alcohol. No to sleeping around with all these different boyfriends and girlfriends because it makes you feel all warm and fuzzy that day or that week. There are going to be a lot of things that people go through. And when it doesn't work out, Jesus is right there with His hands out like, come to me now, child, I love you. I know who you are. I know what's going to make you complete. You know what makes me complete? His love, His mercy, His acceptance of me. He knows my name. And He knows your name too. And I gotta go. Love you. Bye.